Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about why I decided to self-wax. So right now, I am going to talk to you guys about the items I need to wax. So you need a wax warmer and wax sticks. So right now I'm actually waiting on my wax to kind of heat up. And in this video, I'm only going to show you guys how I do my legs. Last night I did my Brazilian wax and my underarm wax. So today I'm just doing the bottom half of my legs because they're hairy. And I just want to explain to you guys why I decided to self-wax, what it's like for me, what's my process, and like my pain tolerance. So I initially like to let my wax heat up to about 200. The melting point for the wax is 135. And the wax that I use it's called a depilatory wax. It's hard wax beans, clinical formula for home. So this is the wax. I got it off of Amazon, which I will link it below. And it says the melt point is 130 degrees Fahrenheit, 55 degrees Celsius. And of course you want to make sure you test your wax out. Now when I actually wax myself, my legs and stuff, I lower my wax down to 150 degrees. And the reason why is because it's not as hot. Like 200 is really hot. That's like where you have to put your wax at to melt it. Okay, so I went ahead and adjusted my camera and my ring light so it's like kind of down further. And so the wax kit that I got it off of Amazon. I think it was like between $20 and $30. And it came with a wax warmer. It came with like 4 packs of wax. It came with some sticks, and it came with pre-wax spray and after wax spray. Which the after wax spray is kind of like an oil base, and the pre-wax, I think it's just like alcohol to like cleanse your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and spray on the pre-wax spray on my leg, the bottom half of my leg. I know you guys can't see really, but this is gonna be like a more informative video. I'm not gonna show you guys, like you guys are gonna see like how I do some of my waxing, but I'm not like a professional. I just do it on myself, you know, because this is just what I prefer. And I don't wax my legs that often because I don't know. I just never been like a heavy shaver when it comes to my legs. And I probably like wax them every couple months, but it's literally about to get cold out. If you live in Ohio, you know that it's about to get cold. So girl, I'm not even about to be doing all that. So I want to just tell you guys a little bit about my wax journey and like the process while the wax is cooling off. So I used to shave. I used to be a really heavy shaver. Then I like experienced a little bit with like Nair, and then like Nair works really well on your armpits, underarms, armpits, and it used to work really good on my legs, but I just didn't like the chemical smell of it. So I decided that I would just shave. So I shaved for a little while, and then I had like a really, really bad experience with razor burn. And when I say razor burn, I mean like razor burn down there. I'm just gonna test it out. I know it's still hot. And this is where they say to test the wax at. It's hot, so yeah. So this is my test strip. So I shaved down there, and I ended up getting like a razor burn really bad. So like after I got the razor burn and it took forever to heal, I just decided like I'm going to go ahead and start getting waxes. So I started doing a little bit of research, and I found my wax lady. She was amazing, okay? Like she had really great prices. She made me really, really comfortable. She made waxing like easy. And I went to her for about 2 years. And during that 2 years, like, you know, my tolerance for waxing became like better. Like it didn't hurt as bad. And I just kind of like, it just became a normal thing. And for waxing, you're supposed to go once every 4 to 6 weeks. I like to go at the 4-week mark because I feel like anything longer than that, I feel like my hair starts to grow back like crazy. So I try not to wait too long when it comes to a wax or whatever. So like that went really well. And then I had like some issues where I did like a job change and I wasn't able to go to her for 1 month. And then like after like I let her know like, hey, I'm not able to come for whatever reasons, and she was completely understanding. Then like a couple weeks later, like I got like an email from her saying like, oh, like after this date, I'm not gonna be offering like wax services anymore. And the date that she put in the email was like after, I think it was like after September. Like September would have been the last time she would have offered any kind of waxing services. And like I was crushed because we developed a relationship at this point. Like I was going to her for 2 years. It would have been going on 3 years of me going to her. So I was, you know, distraught. I was distraught. You can see, you guys can't see it, but I can see it. You know, I couldn't believe that she decided to take waxing off of her options. And me and her had talked about it before. Like she pretty much said like, you know, she wants to kind of focus more on her facials, and I understood that. But I was like crushed. So I just decided at that point, like I thought about it, like do I want to, sorry, don't mind me, I'm trying to get like this extra wax off of me. Do I want to like start over with someone new? Or do I want to go ahead and like just do it myself? And if you know me, you know I'm a do it myselfer. I really am. I've always been that way. I was a little nervous about waxing, so I did do a lot of research before I decided to do it. I went on TikTok. I watched people's videos on TikTok to see like what their experiences were and like how they would recommend like you to wax like whenever you do start waxing yourself. I was a little scared, but I'm like, you know what, I got this. So I bought the wax kit and I started to wax myself. And like my first time waxing myself, I think I applied the wax when it was just way too hot. But I started on my armpits first. So that was like trial and error. And then I realized, okay, you need to lower the tip of your wax. So I tried to do it on like 150 and that worked for me. Between like 130 and 150. So yeah, I just recently hit my like 3rd time of doing my own wax. I bought more wax, so I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna be personally waxing on my own, and I'm okay with it. When I talk to people about it, they're like, oh my god, you're so crazy, like I can't believe you're waxing yourself. And I'm like, honestly, when I think about like just having to start another relationship with someone, and like for me, I'm very, very private and I don't want people looking at my private. So like just starting all over and develop another relationship with someone, and then like what if it doesn't work out? That is what deterred me from finding another wax person and just doing it myself. So like if you are to decide, hey, I want to try to wax on my own, I would definitely encourage anyone to do it. I save like a lot of money. Like I was paying, and like mind you, my wax lady, her prices were on the lower end of the waxing. That's probably another reason why she stopped doing it, because she wasn't charging as much as she should have. If you want to start doing your own waxes, I would encourage you to, but to make sure you're also like doing your own research and also consider your pain tolerance, because a lot of people, one thing I realized is they have a hard time ripping the wax off themselves. Like that's like a big phase for them, a hard thing to do. Me, that's not an issue for me. Like I have a very high pain tolerance, and it hurts, but I can handle it, you know, and I try not to also think about it too much either. So I'm gonna link all the information in the description box below, and then I'm just gonna also like let you guys just see me wax my legs, because I'm like getting kind of done. And I think I'm done talking. So that's my wax journey. That's why I decided to self-wax, mainly because I just didn't feel like developing another relationship with someone else when it came to waxing. And I just felt like it's just one of these things that Like, I'm very personal about this type of stuff, and I tried it. It was great. Like, I developed a great relationship and we had a great connection. I just didn't want to do it again. And I'm like, you know what? I've been getting waxes for this long. I got this. I can do it myself. So that's just been me. That's what I've been doing. It's working for me.